protocol observed as guided by the MC. I received a call from His Excellency the President yesterday, but I must personally come here and represent. Otherwise, it would have been very busy for me to give the speech to the minister. But again, I'm going to be hosting him for the national prayer breakfast. Go the speaker in that country. So I have to rush and host him, yet he sent me here to present us. So you can see the challenges of political work. But I will request that even after I read the president's speech, please go on and finish the remarks that you needed to make without any interruption. And I will report that back to you. Thank you. I want to congratulate you, Emmanuel, Mr. Staka, and Mr. Baguma, for setting a very good example. But Ugandans can set up a resilient company, attract international partner, and do it the international way. We are used to Ugandans fighting here and there. I hope Mr. Kambrega, these are the people you always talk about. So really, really super proud of you, and I'm glad you engaged me. Allow me to read the speech of His Excellency the President. Honorable Ministers, protocol observed, I greet you all. Today we gather for a moment of great national pride, celebrate 20 years of Kaguta chemical industry's existence, and to break ground for its second pharmaceutical factory, but also to commission a state-of-the-art laboratory that will further strengthen our country's capacity for research, quality control, and innovation in medicine production. This occasion carries deep meaning for our economy, for our health sector, and for the continuing story of Uganda's industrial transformation. It is especially fitting that it takes place today on our Independence Eve, because what this company represents is precisely that: economic independence and African self-reliance. I have been involved in natural resource sector in general, and this company in particular, from its very inception. I remember the first discussions, the conceptualization, and the firm conviction that Uganda could and must produce its own essential HIV and malaria medicine. Witnessing that vision taking root, growing, and now flourishing into a regional pharmaceutical powerhouse fills me with immense pride. Kaguta chemical industry stands today as a living proof of what is possible when a clear national vision is matched with commitment, partnership, and patriotism. When many around the world doubted whether Africa, and Uganda in particular, could produce its own HIV medicine, I had a different view. I knew that with the right vision of NRM and correct partnerships, Uganda could build its own capacity to manufacture essential drugs for our people. Thank you. It was through this conviction that I guided the formation of this company, bringing together dedicated Ugandan entrepreneurs and Indian partners who shared in our dream of health independence. Together, we demonstrated that Uganda was not a country to be underestimated, and that we could compete and excel in a field once thought to be the preserve of foreigners. At a time when global attention and competition for life-saving technology were intense, Uganda stood firm under the NRM guidance and opened its doors to strategic partnerships that aligned with Uganda's interests. The result was a historic establishment of the first WHO pre-qualified pharmaceutical manufacturing plant in sub-Saharan Africa. This was not merely the opening of a factory. It was a statement of national sovereignty and a declaration that Uganda and Africa can produce for themselves. Quality chemical industries stands as a premier model of our twin strategies of industrialization and import substitution. For too long, our nation was a market for finished goods from abroad, exporting raw materials and jobs. This company has reversed this trend by manufacturing antiretroviral and antimalarial drugs here. We are no longer merely importing what we consume, we are producing it and exporting it to other countries. This is the essence of import substitution and export promotion. It is a model we must replicate across other sectors like agro-processing, textile, and machinery to build a resilient economy. Quality chemical industries has proven that industrialization is not just a dream, it is achievable if we are disciplined, strategic, and patriotic. The impact of this company on our economy is clear and profound. Guided by our leadership of the NRM government, Uganda now produces one of what it once imported. This company has become one of our leading taxpayers, retaining hundreds of millions of dollars within our economy and creating jobs for many Ugandans. With this second new factor which is going to be built, these gains will multiply, advancing our national agenda of industrialization, wealth creation, and shared prosperity. Furthermore, this company is a flagship enterprise under our Buy Uganda, Build Uganda, BUBU policy, and a critical pillar in our long-term development strategy of Vision 2040. BUBU is not just a slogan, it's an economic imperative. By prioritizing local manufacturers like this one, we create a virtuous cycle of production, employment, and local consumption that fuels sustainable growth. Vision 2040 envisions a transformed Ugandan society from a peasant, a modern and prosperous country, and a robust pharmaceutical industry is a critical component of that vision that ensures a healthy and productive population. Quality chemical industries has played a central role in reducing Uganda's disease burden from HIV/AIDS and malaria. When access to treatment was uncertain, they made it possible for Ugandans to have consistent access to high quality, affordable medicine. This is not just a business achievement, it is a public health victory for Uganda. And it means that our people can live longer, healthier, and have more productive lives thanks to quality chemicals industry. As we look ahead, I want to emphasize a new area of strategic focus, the integration of herbal and natural medicine into Uganda's pharmaceutical production. Uganda is rich in biodiversity and traditional knowledge. Our science have already identified several herbal compounds with proven therapeutic potential in managing infections, inflammation, and even chronic diseases. I want to see companies like Quality Chemical Industries partner with Ugandan researchers, universities, and traditional practitioners to develop and commercialize scientifically validated herbal products. This will not only diversify our pharmaceutical base, but also strengthen Uganda's position as a global leader in natural medicine innovation. The NRM government will continue to support research, regulation, and standardization to ensure herbal medicines meet international quality standards. We must use our natural resources wisely, create jobs, save foreign exchange, and promote African solutions, African health challenge. Government remains committed to supporting industries through policy incentives for manufacture, adding value locally, improved infrastructure, that is roads, electricity, and industrial parks, access to affordable financing through the financial institutions like Uganda Development Bank, Streamlined regulatory systems will support research, innovation, and exports, and continued support for public-private partnerships that strengthen local capacity. We want Uganda to be a regional pharmaceutical hub, serving East Africa, Central Africa, and West Africa with high-quality, affordable medicines. To our Ugandan investors and young entrepreneurs, learn from this company. Do not wait for foreigners to come and do everything for you. You have the intelligence, the resources, and the market right here. Invest in manufacturing, in research, and in value addition. That is how we move from dependency to prosperity. The NRM government is ready to support all Ugandans who produce, not those who merely trade in imported goods. The directors, management, and staff of Kwate Chemical Industries, I congratulate you for 20 years of dedication and discipline. As you break ground for this second factory, know that the NM government stands firmly behind you. Let us continue building industries that secure our health, strengthen our economy, and deliver true independence for our people. Together, we shall continue to build a nation, ensuring every Ugandan can enjoy a good life. I thank you all. Signed, Yoweri Kaguta, Museveni, President of the Party of Uganda.